Ready?
Yeah.
Certainly Exhibit A in this case. But look, I mean, this is a complicated legacy. I think it plays out. It will continue to be complicated how that plays out. But I do think that,
At this point, it is a straight up theme.
We ended up with the original members, but then when the election was rigged, that's right.
Where this dude,
So Russell, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President. And I get the opportunity to go hand by hand with all of these people as they move their deregs through the Office of Management and Budget.
the President of the United States, just cannot hold it in anymore.
Look, San Bernardino, Pulse nightclub, and so many more. It's ridiculous. So today we're here in a bipartisan fashion to show leadership in an effort to end this senseless violence.
And that, everybody, was the last time we saw California Senator Dianne Feinstein.
He's worn diapers since probably the 90s, but I saw it firsthand in the 2000s on Celebrity Apprentice in late 2000s, and we'd have to stop the show and change him, you know, and that was Keith Schiller's job. He would take him off set, he would wipe him down. Our nickname for Keith was Wet Wipes. It's not a joke. It's happened several times. You know, one time there was the word arbitrage on a cue card, and he started screaming that the script department was setting him up. You're setting me up. And he just freaked out and then very loudly evacuated his bowels, and you could smell it, you know, and the guy who was holding the boom mic, you know, was tearing up. So that's where the nickname, the SHIT show, came from. That was the crew nickname for Celebrity Apprentice.
Noel Casler, who used to work on The Apprentice, spoke of his experience, his firsthand experience with the president.
From commerce to labor to FEMA. From commerce to labor to FEMA.
Keith Edwards even captured another moment involving POTUS in Detroit, Michigan. Daily Star would contribute to the discourse. Physical therapist Adam James, an expert with years of experience treating elderly patients, previously suggested that Donald Trump is not going to be around much longer.
From commerce to labor to FEMA. Boy, oh boy, have they been treated badly, the people of North Carolina. From commerce to labor to FEMA.
The healthcare professional alleged the United States president suffers from congestive heart failure, a condition where the heart cannot pump efficiently enough to remove fluid from the body, alongside chronic kidney failure.
How does this keep happening?
We ended up with the original members, but then when the election was
God. Oh, it's happening again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God.
original members, but then when the election was
All right. So Trump's body is making unusual noises. There were questions as to whether he was having a medical event during this presentation. Let's take a listen.
and oil is dropping like it has never dropped before at levels that went in numbers down $7, down.
Oil is dropping like it has never dropped before.
James would also say that POTUS likely receives IV diuretics to manage the conditions, which work by drawing fluid from the body and increasing urination. James would state, I've received a DM from a source who confirmed to me that Donald Trump, the president, consistently smells like urine because of his urinary incontinence. Former Rep. Adam Kinzinger of Illinois was asked by Jimmy Kimmel, what did it smell like specifically, as in Trump? And when asked to describe Trump's odor, Kinzinger said, so if you take like armpits, ketchup, makeup, and a little butt, it's probably like all that mixed up. Kimmel followed up, that's the Trump formula? Kinzinger, a little bit of pungent odor, I would say. You definitely wouldn't want to bottle it up and wear Trump cologne. He'd invite all of us into the Oval Office all the time, and it's hard to avoid that. He would also tweet, I'm genuinely surprised how people close to Trump haven't talked about the odor. It's truly something to behold. Wear a mask if you can. A spokesperson for Donald Trump would bark back, Adam Kinzinger farted on live TV and is an unemployed fraud. He has disgraced his country and disrespects everyone around him because he is a sad individual who is mad about how his miserable life has turned out. Then there was Kathy Griffin, who claimed the former president had a distinct smell when she spent time with him during appearances she made as a guest during challenges on his Apprentice reality television show. Griffin would say, it's like body odor with kind of like a scented makeup products, but you could smell the hair products even outdoors. So look, y'all, it's quite clear. It seems overtly clear. We have too many examples to now go back to and reflect on. Do I think this is happening? Yes. Now, let me just paint the picture for you, all right? I miss my grandfathers dearly. I love them so much. And life is very hard now that I'm even talking about this, okay? Love them. Love them. They meant the world to me. RIP to them. World War II veterans, by the way. You knew, okay? You knew. It was that stench when you walked in. And you just roll with it. What do you say? You going to embarrass them? No, of course not. I still remember that smell, okay? This man is 80 going on 81. I do believe in the past, just my opinion, that he probably did drugs. I think it wrecked his brain. And I think this also happens in the aging process because he didn't take care of his body. He doesn't eat well. He thinks exercise is bad for human beings. Stuff that doesn't make sense. So yeah, I think he's probably farting without being able to control his bowels. He could very well be pooping himself. He could very well be peeing himself. You know why? When someone doesn't take care of their body, when they are in the shape that he is in, and he also thinks that riding in a cart is exercise. It is not. This is what is going to happen. I saw a TikTok today of a British woman who's probably around the same age saying, the reason I still lift weights at this age is because I always thought about how I wanted to age better. And on top of this, so my muscles can in a way outlast so many others and also help protect me. What I see in him is the inverse of that. I don't see someone who wants to preserve their body. I don't see someone who wants to take care of their body. As much as we can make fun of Joseph Robinette Biden, he was still riding bikes. As much as we want to make fun of other presidents, they were going on runs, they were going on walks. Him, no, not a priority. Taco salad, McDonald's, Diet Coke button. Do I think it's happening? Yeah, I do. I do. And I think at some point he is actually going to full on poop himself in front of other world leaders. And it's going to be completely unavoidable. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.